My name's Aris, this was level 3. As always, you can reach out to me on social media, get my contact info if you don't have it. I teach privates. It's been great working with you all today. We talked a lot about spacing and dancing to fast music. We had a little test for you guys that hopefully was a little bit easier to dance to at the end of the day than the beginning. And the first thing we talked about was just the idea of keeping a slightly shorter frame and staying closer to our post. And the very first thing we did was show you kind of the wrong way of doing it, where I'm grabbing and I'm trying to stop my follower, I'm trying to hold them close to me. Followers did that too, where they kind of just grabbed and held the leader's hand close to them and almost felt like they were pulling back. So we didn't want to do this at all. So the idea was that the post is just a place that we both back away to find stretch and connection from. So I'm going to think about staying close to my own hand, all right? I lead, she's following, we're both staying close to our own hand. So we're not backing away a whole lot. We're still finding stretch, but it's just happening in a way more compact space, all right? And up here, but rather than backing away, we're staying just kind of close, all right? Leaders, this was very important. We still moved back to lead our partners, all right? And we had a couple questions about the mechanics of this. It might be a little bit lighter. It doesn't have to be. We're still trying to connect back and stretch. We're still pushing with our feet into the floor toward our partner to find this connection, but we don't have to be out here to do it. We can be here. And again, it's not because we're pulling toward each other. It's because after we got to this place where we set the post, we both stayed just kind of close to it, all right? And this really helped us both dance faster and in a more compact space. That was the first idea, yeah? The second idea, thank you so much, and this is more I'm going to show as a follower, was the idea that we can potentially under-rotate into count 4 and then stay there. So rather than backing straight up and having to travel all this way, all right, I can, without shortening my frame and post, I can think about the right side of my body going back and then staying here. I might square up, I might open out, but that's how that works, yeah? And now as I do that, the important thing for followers is, after I achieve this connection, what I'm not going to do is give this side of my body a connection back to my leader, right? We've established this, we found connection here. Now I can move the other side of my body back away, all right? Now something like a sugar tuck, this would be, I'm going to be stepping back on 5, all right? Because we can't really do that on 4 for this one. And then I'm going to anchor in place for 8 and 6. We'll show that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, back and stay. And once again, we don't need to travel as much on that triple step if I find that distance sooner. And as a leader, Grace, you're doing a great job. You're moving forward on 2, sorry, one of the other patterns. Yep, forward on 2, back away on 4. Do a right side pass, pushing forward on 2, back away on 4. So the idea is the follower can almost be stationary. So if you lead your basic right side pass, right, this is a lot of travel. Okay, but now if he moves forward and then back, without necessarily shortening like the frame, because we might not want to for whatever reason, we might have a preference to move our bodies more. This kind of finding the spacing, leaders moving forward on 2, away on 4, or 5 of a tuck, followers moving away on 4, finding that under rotation was the concept. I thought you guys did great. That was the class. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.